Hey, we're trying to get to part 2 here. There's my little 2 here. Anyway, this is part 2. We're back on 29. I went and deleted some stuff, and doesn't look like it's set up as well. My phone. Anyway, let's see if I can finish it. Here we go. Oh, and it's called Do Not Disturb. That's the setting that I need to work on in my phone. It's the Do Not Disturb setting. So I just clicked it on, so I'm hoping I'm not going to see any notices popping up. All right, here we go. Finishing number 29. We were asked what setbacks or losses you'd had. Now, do you have nature's support in your current efforts? So do you think what you're doing is natural? Well, like maybe your effort is to have a baby. So you want to definitely be in harmony with nature. You don't want to be going against nature. You want to feed her and take care of her and do all the things that nature would want you to do. Does it ever feel like the world is against you? Does it ever feel like the world is against you? As I've said, looking at my life, you'd say, God, it looks like the world's held you down. No, I've come to realize, no, the world didn't hold me down. This is just not a world that could offer me any opportunities that I needed. It's just not the right world for me. So it's not that the world was bad, it's just not, it was meant for somebody else, not me. Okay. Okay, we'll get it there. Let's see. How does nature depend upon you or appreciate you? Hey, I have saved lots of lives. I've brought families together, marriages together. I've got people to say that they couldn't hold a job and now they can because they're more responsible. A couple people have said that they would have committed suicide if it wasn't for me. So I know I've helped lots and lots of people. And if nature was really a mother and watching all this, and she saw how I was interacting and helping and improving the health of many of her kids, nature would pay me a whole bunch of money. What's in your wallet, nature? Okay, here we go. Do you have backup plans and other goals to turn to when opportunities disappear? I just recently did some podcasts about plan A's and plan B's. And backup plans and other goals to turn to. Well, I'm a person who just has multiple goals, so if one's problematic or shut down, I just can change lanes and keep going, so I'm always moving forward. For the common man, I would say you should always have a couple other things, like maybe painting the house or some other projects, as secondary. And then you can't do this, or maybe you're stuck at home, you're isolated with the coronavirus, go paint your house. That can't be illegal. Actually, I'm surprised that if you're stuck at home with the coronavirus, start remodeling. Work at home, man, that'd be awesome. Me as a carpenter, man, if I was forced to be at home and had all my tools, you'd say, hey, what happened to your house? How'd you get this mansion here? Well, the building department was closed, so I couldn't ask about that second edition, so I just had to do it. I'm sorry. I'm being comical there. I actually believe in obeying all building regulations. So if you are going to make home improvements, do them legally, even in a situation like this coronavirus shutdown. I'm actually in isolation, what do they call it? Forced home containment. I don't know. What is the name for it? Social distancing is the nice word. Okay. Describe your ability to be stubborn and, actually I've got something in front of that. Are you single-minded in your goals without stopping or being stopped by anyone? Well, yeah, I'm almost. My life is a lot of things that were deterred by other people or myself. But yes, I'd like to think I am. How about you? Are you single-minded? Do you get where you're going, or do you stop halfway? Do you start things and not finish them? So in fact, look how many projects you've started in the last 5 years and how many you've finished, and you can get a better idea of who you are. Okay, describe your ability to be stubborn and persistent. And remember, this is part 2 of 29. Describe your ability to be stubborn and persistent. So those are, to me, different. Stubborn means you stop. Persistent means you keep going. But I don't know, what's your balance on those? Come up with your answer. How do you know when to change your mind or give up? Got some real yin and yangs here. How do you know when to change your mind or give up? What cuss words do you use? God, that's weird. I was just thinking about this a minute ago. What cuss words do you use? There's a relative that has always cussed a lot. And when he's around me, he cusses even more because he knows I don't like it. So it was just kind of weird. And I was thinking, you know, what? I thought of myself having a comeback for him using one of his cuss words. And, you know, but then I do something ugly. It's like somebody farts and you go, oh, well, I'm going to fart. Now do you like it? Yeah, that's not good. So I don't want to cuss at somebody to show them how ugly it is because obviously they can't see that. So anyway, what cuss words do you use? But it did make me realize that I'm always going to talk to this person as little as possible. That was the end result, as I thought to myself, well, you know, I just really don't want to have that person in my environment because they're going to make noises with their mouth that are going to make me, you know, feel uncomfortable or unhappy, like a fart. Who wants farting in your presence when you can just say, later, go fart somewhere else? Hey, is that it? What cuss words do you use? Yeah, remember, cussing is farting. You're basically trying to sound really ugly and you're keeping people at a distance. But some people like farting, so other people will cuss and then you can fart together. Okay, there we go. That was section 29. Oh, here, let's go back. Do we have time for, yeah, we got plenty of time. This was part 2. And so we didn't read it maybe on the beginning of this lesson. Okay, those who interfere with natural principles create the destruction of their efforts. So if you build something unnaturally, nature is going to tear it down. Nature is balanced by opposing forces. So it doesn't matter if there's opposing forces, it's by balance. Yes, there's different. I actually thought a couple of things there. Opposing nature creates a natural opposition. Once again, those things are just going to happen. Everything kind of always settles back. You can push up here temporarily, but you're not going to stay there. You're coming down. Okay, so there's 29 and of the Tao of Taoism. Buddha Zhen here. See you soon.